Hello, welcome to our series on learning math from scratch. Today we are looking at numbers and number types. Numbers are everywhere. We use them every single day. But do you really understand what type of number you are working with? Is it a whole number, a rational number, or an integer? And why does it even matter? In this video, we are going back to the basics to break down the number system in a way that is super simple, visual, and easy to remember, no matter your level. So let's clear the confusion once and for all. So, numbers are the basic building blocks of arithmetic. Different types of numbers are used depending on the situation. So I'll be taking us through all the different types of numbers. Our first number type is the natural numbers. Now, natural numbers are the counting numbers starting from 1. They are the counting numbers starting from 1. For example, of natural numbers are we have 1, we have 2, we have 3, 4, 5, and the list goes on. So all these are natural numbers. Our next type of number is the whole numbers. Whole numbers are natural numbers including 0. So whole numbers includes 0 and all the natural numbers. So for example, for the whole numbers, we have 0, we have 1, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the list goes on. So 0 is a whole number. Our next type of number is the integers. Integers are all positive and negative whole numbers, including 0. Integers are all positive and negative whole numbers, including 0. For example, we can have negative 9, for example, negative 8, negative 7, negative 6, negative 5, negative 4, negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, and the list goes on. So these are integers. So when you see a number with no sign in front, for example, 1, it means that it is a plus 1. So 1 means a positive 1. So when you see 2, it means a positive 2. Our next number is the even numbers. Even numbers are those numbers that are divisible by 2. It leaves no remainder. For example, of even numbers, we can have negative 4, for example. We can have negative 6, 0 is an even number. We can have 2 is an even number. 6 is an even number. These numbers, when you divide them by 2, it gives you a digit without no remainder. So they are even numbers. Our next, odd numbers. Odd numbers are those numbers that are not divisible by 2. When we say a number is not divisible by 2, it means that when you divide 2 by that number, it leaves a remainder of 1. For example of odd numbers, we can have negative 3, -5, 1, 5, 9, and the list goes on. All these are odd numbers. When you divide them by 2, it leaves a remainder of 1. For example, 5 divided by 2. Now we have 5, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So divide by 2. So I will divide 5 into 2 places. So we have 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. So you can see that we have 1, we have 2. So we have a remainder of 1. So this is why 5 is an odd number. Let's look at 9 divided by 2. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now let's divide 9 into 2 places. So we have 1, 2, we have 1, 2, we have 1, 2, we have 1, 2. So as you can see again, when you divide 2 into 9, we have a remainder of 1. So these are what we mean by whole numbers. Our next type of number are the prime numbers. Prime numbers are numbers greater than 1 that have only 2 factors. The factors they have is just 1 and itself. They are called prime numbers. They are those numbers that are greater than 1 and have only just 2 factors. They are called prime numbers. Now, for example, of prime numbers are we have 2, we have 3, we have 5, we have 7, we have 11, we have 13. So, and the list goes on. Now, if you're wondering what I mean by numbers greater than 1 that have only 2 factors, for example, if we have 2 as a prime number, it means that just 2 numbers can divide 2, and they are 1 and 2. No other number can divide 2. So it means that 1 and 2 are the factors of 2. For example, we have 5. Just 2 numbers can divide 5. And again, they are 1 and 5. No other number can divide 5 without a remainder. The only numbers that can divide 5 without a remainder are 1 and 5. So 1 and 5 are the factors of 5. Hence, 5 is a prime number. So again, prime numbers are numbers greater than 1 that have only 2 factors. And they are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, and the list goes on. Our next number, composite numbers. Composite numbers are those numbers greater than 1 with more than 2 factors. Remember, prime numbers has just 2 factors, but composite numbers has more than 2 factors. An example is 4. We have 4, we have 6, we have 9, and the list goes on. Now for 4, we have more than 2 numbers that can divide 4. We have 1, we have 2, and we have 4. So we have more than 2 factors of 4. So 4 is our composite numbers. For 6, we have 1, we have 2, we have 3, and we have 6. Again, this has factors more than 2. So 6 is a composite number. For 9, we have 1, we have 3, we have 9. So this is factors more than 2. So now is a composite number. So when a number have factors that are more than 2, they are called composite numbers. And when we say factors, we are referring to a number that can divide this number without leaving a remainder. Our next number is the rational numbers. Now, rational numbers are numbers that can be written as a fraction. For example, A over B, where B is not equal to 0. This is called a rational numbers. Rational numbers include integers, fractions, terminating, and repeating decimals. Examples of rational numbers are we have 1 over 2, we have negative, for example, 3 over 4, we have 0.75, we have 0. Let's say 1, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, and the list goes on. Now, these are rational numbers. Now, this kind of number 0.75 is called a terminating decimal. Why this one that is repeating is called a repeating decimal. As we go along in the series, we shall be explaining the meaning of terminating and repeating decimals when we are doing fractions. Our next number is irrational numbers. Irrational numbers are those numbers that cannot be written as fractions. Remember, rational numbers can be written as fractions. Irrational numbers are the opposite of rational numbers. Irrational numbers can be written as fractions. Their decimal parts never ends, or we say it repeats. An example of irrational numbers is square root of 2. Now, if you put this number in your calculator, you will have something like this: 1.4142, 1, and it continues. This is an irrational numbers. Their decimal parts never ends. It repeats sometimes. Now, if you put pi in your calculator, you get a number that never ends. Something like this, you get something like this: 3.14159, and it continues. A next number that is an irrational number is exponential, E. Now, this again is an irrational number. If you put this in your calculator, you get something like this: 2.71828, and it continues. So, when a number never ends or repeats, they are called irrational numbers. Real numbers. All numbers on the number line, including rational and irrational numbers, are all real numbers. For example, we have -5, for example, we have 0, for example, we have 2.5, for example, we have √3, we have pi. All these are real numbers. So all number types are real numbers. Before we go, let's test our knowledge to see if you understand today's session. Which of these is a natural number? Do you know it? Good. If you said 3, you are correct. So 3 is a natural number. 0 is not a natural number. -1 is not, and -3 is not. So 3 is a natural number. Next question. Which number is both a whole number and an even number? Can you give me the answer? Good. If you said 0, you are correct. So 0 is both a whole number and an even number. This question is for you. Which of these is not an integer? Leave your answer in the comment section and I will be glad to check it out. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.